I'm Joyce.
And I'm Adrielle.
And we are Divinely
Divinely
Guided.
Guided.
And we are happy to be with you tonight. We are happy to continue our discussion on self-care and some self-care tips. And how has your self-care been lately, Adrielle?
My self-care has been good. I've been journaling some. I've been doing some yoga. I've been taking some time to get outside. So it's been pretty
Keep
good.
talking, I'm listening.
Okay. I mean, that's really all I had. I've been spending time with friends as usual. You could have just asked me to get up and turn the light on. I'll just wait until you come back.
Well, that's good. That's good. I've been doing a little bit better, I feel like, with self-care. But it's been more about meditating and just being very intentional about having a good day and being in a good mind frame. Yeah. And even on some things, stepping outside my comfort zone a little bit.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Because as you know, I started selling Mary Kay recently.
Yeah.
And for me, that was kind of stepping outside of my comfort zone. And you're thinking why?
Yes.
I don't know, because I love makeup.
Yeah.
I love skincare and all of this stuff. You know, they sell things from head to toe for when it comes to self-care. For men and women, they have skincare line for men as well as, skincare line for women. And so it is something that goes with my personality and what's important to me. But I always have a problem asking people for their money.
Yeah.
But I have to realize I'm not just asking you for your money. I'm selling you a proven product. But it was a stepping out of my comfort zone, and it was rewarding because so many of my friends supported me in my first sale.
Yeah.
And so I was really just excited about that.
It looked like it went well.
It did. In less than a week, I sold $600 in lip glosses.
Wow, I need to sell Mary Kay.
And I'm like, man, I got the strongest sister circle,
Yeah.
So I appreciated that. But I have been very intentional about, how I want my day to go.
Yeah.
And it goes that way. And I stop and do my morning meditation where I just sit and I close my eyes and I visualize my good day and the things that I want to get accomplished, and I try to see myself accomplishing them, and I think how it's going to feel when I accomplish it.
Yeah.
Even some things I want to transpire, I sit and I imagine that this is what is happening. I can see it happening. I can feel how it makes me feel. And, so those things, it's amazing how well that works.
Yeah.
How much it impacts your life. So that's really been the self-care that I've worked on a lot lately.
I forgot one. I've been reading some, not necessarily self-care books, but philosophical, type, Eckhart Tolle.
I saw you.
I
with
love
the Eckhart
reading
Tolle.
his work. I've read several of his books at this point.
Mm-hmm.
But in yoga, we call that swadhyaya.
Swadhyaya.
Swadhyaya. That means self-study.
Okay.
And it's yoga. It's when you're like analyzing yourself and trying to work on being a better version of yourself.
Yeah.
So I've been on that big time lately.
Yeah. No, I love that whole thing you just said.
Yeah.
Just working on yourself and being a better version of yourself.
Yeah.
So many times we are looking outward for better results.
Yeah.
We want better results in life and better results in what's going on around us based on seeing someone else improve or change.
Yeah.
But quite often, the only way you can make substantive change in your surroundings is by you changing.
Mm-hmm.
And you're changing either in a way that's going to help you adapt to what's going on around you, or you're changing in a way that's going to help you transform what's happening around you.
Yeah.
And I think most of us should look for those more transformative opportunities.
Mm-hmm. When you can get it right up here,
Mm-hmm.
everything on the outside changes. Your reality or originates right up here.
Right. Yes.
So it's important to work up there.
Yes. So that's the kind of self-care I've been doing.
Yeah.
Been loving it too. And it's been, like I said, it's been amazing. Some of the things you just said, okay, this is what I want to happen. I can see it happening. I can feel it happen. And then it happens. And it's like, man, that's almost too good. It's like you came across some secret formula for getting what you want out of life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because there was a point when I was doing the sale, the Mary Kay sale, where I had reached a plateau. And I thought, okay, this is pretty good. But then I was talking to the sales director, and she was like, "You're doing so good. You should go for the next plateau because you will get a substantial bonus if you go to the next plateau." And I thought, oh. But then I sat in my recliner and I thought to myself, all the people I know and all the people I've met in a lifetime, this is only a tip of the iceberg that I have even reached out to about purchasing some Mary Kay. And it's not like I'm just going with my hands out and say, give me some money. I'm selling you a product that you're going to use.
Yeah.
Women use lip glosses all day, every day.
Yeah.
Even people who don't wear makeup put something on their lips. Yeah. And so I just made a few phone calls. And then some people I was surprised I hadn't heard back from, I called them and I said, I hadn't heard from you yet. And everybody that I called and said, I hadn't heard from you yet, responded by purchasing something. It was like they were just waiting to call me then. Yeah. And so it's like, wow. And so not only that, but several of the people I talked to was like, oh, I used to wear Mary Kay from head to toe. Oh, I'm glad you're selling it now. I can start wearing it again. So now, not only did I reach those people, but now I have promises of sales for the future.
Yeah.
I have a person who's already planned has a party on her schedule for me already to sell more merchandise. And she has a guest list. One of the people's coming into town, and it's, being scheduled at a time when she can be there from another state. It's just like, soon as I was willing to do the work and step outside my comfort zone, it just started coming together.
Yeah.
But anyway, so we've gone on almost a whole subject about transforming your life, and that may have been what we should have talked about today. Have we ever done the one on manifesting? We've done positive affirmations, but not really. We haven't taught manifesting.
We've done meditation.
We've done meditation.
But I don't know if we did manifestation.
Yeah, because we'll have to talk about that, because that is really that is a tool.
But see, we did talk about words having power and that kind of
Right,
thing. But we did not talk about manifestation specifically.
And how it looks. And
yeah.
But it is something that I use more and more in my life.
Yeah.
And it's something that I've been working on for a long time, but just lately, I feel it transforming things. Lately, I've grasped it in a way, not that I need this to happen, but just relax and say, I feel this happening, I can see it happening, it is my reality.
Yeah.
And you start transforming.
That's what they say. They say you shouldn't be anxious or try to force it.
Mm-hmm.
You should just let it happen.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's what I keep hearing.
Yeah. You should give it a try. Think of something you want to manifest, and just every day, every morning before you get up, and every night before you go to sleep, just take about 5 minutes. Just close your eyes. Just feel yourself in the moment. Just feel that event has already taken place. Just start seeing that it has already happened, and focus in on how you feel when it has happened. Yeah. So anyway, just find one thing and just start focusing in on it for a few days, and see if, just almost like by magic, things will start happening that lead you to that place.
Yeah. And I've been manifesting more long-term stuff, but I haven't manifested short-term stuff, I don't think.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But, believe it or not, tonight's topic was not about manifestation, although we've probably spent, 15 minutes on it already?
Only like 10 minutes, it's fine.
10 minutes, okay. But we will spend less time on what we were going to talk about, because I feel like we've also addressed this in other topics before. But this one is about what we're talking about, one of my favorite things, laughing.
Yes.
The benefits of laughter when it comes to self-care. We already know that laughing can make you feel better mentally, emotionally, put you in a good mood. And because you actively seek out, or even subconsciously seek out people who are going to make you feel good, make you laugh, make you smile. But not only does it help you mentally, emotionally, it has many, many health benefits that I was kind of surprised at the depth at which it can impact your health.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have a good laugh, buddy?
Jared.
Oh God, I shouldn't even have to ask. You and Jared, I can tell. Yeah. Oh, and then it's like you will start the stuff, you'll stir the stuff, and then all I hear is Jared laughing all over the house.
Yeah.
And it's like I don't even have to hear you come in from work. I will feel the shift in the atmosphere and Jared laughing.
Yeah.
I'm like, that girl is in the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jared and the Jordans are your laugh buddies too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They are.
Yeah, but I have a couple of really good laugh buddies. I was in the gospel choir at the University of Alabama, and those were some of the most talented people I've ever met. But those are some of the most hilarious people ever walking the face of the earth. And they could make me laugh and can make me laugh till I cry right now. I mean, it's like, I don't know if it's because they were so talented that their minds had the other side and just can make you laugh. And I have some of them who will send me stuff now just to make me scream. And and I'm the laugher.
Yeah.
I'm the laugher. I'm going to laugh loud. I'm going to laugh hard. I'm going to laugh without any kind of regard for decorum.
This is true.
And so I just love it. But anyway, and then I'm fortunate enough to have this big old crazy family.
Yeah.
My family is hilarious.
They are.
My brothers and sisters could have been a comedy routine a long time ago. I mean, and it's just like zoom. When everybody's together, there's just no telling what's coming next.
This is true.
When your friends are around, do they think your family's crazy?
Mm-mm.
No. Okay, so it doesn't bother them.
No.
But there's some good laughter. And then your father's extended family is hilarious as well.
They are.
Like when we were with them, you didn't go this year to homecoming, did
No.
you?
I don't know.
But and your Aunt Lynn, how hard she had us crying, laughing
Man.
at the last reunion.
Yeah.
Just good laughter. Laughter's good. Laughter's good. And I have to say, I have a buddy, one of my good buddies from Alabama, just sends me crazy stuff to make me laugh constantly.
I know who you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I love it. I just love the laughter. I love the laughter. Yes. But anyway, laughter has some good benefits. So that's your assignment for today. For this week. Purposely look for opportunities for laughter. Bring some joy into your own life. And there are so many good benefits. And I'm not going to go into great detail like I was going to go before we talked, 30 minutes before we got started. But I just want to tell you some of the good benefits of laughter. So, laughter reduces coronary. Laughter reduces coronary heart disease because it means it lowers your heart attack risk. Who knew? But laughter reduces the risk of you having a heart attack. Laughter reduces your rise in glucose levels after you eat. So if you go and watch something that makes you laugh, you will lower your glucose levels. Laughter increases your pain tolerance. Now, I can see that. I probably experienced that myself. Laughter improves self-esteem. It improves your mood. and that was found in some cancer patients. They did a study. Watching a funny movie will decrease your bronchial responsiveness for people who have asthma. So it can help people who have asthma. Laughter reduces hyperinflation of the lungs for people with severe chronic COPD. Okay. Laughter reduces stress, which is that's why I like it so much, because I can get myself amped up. It reduces stress. It reduces anxiety. It reduces agitation for patients in the nursing home. And I know that was true with my father. If we could get him either laughing or singing, it would reduce his agitation. There are other. Let me see. What were some other good benefits? Decreases inflammation for people with rheumatoid arthritis, and I'm like, wow, really? Laughter reduces skin swelling and reactions to allergens. Never heard that at all. And so this study says that you should deliberately realize that laughter, humor, and joy are important parts of your life, and that you should actively make it a daily practice to seek out humor and joy.
Yeah.
Why are you laughing?
Whoever wrote that article put a joke in there.
Oh yeah, they have some terrible jokes in here. They do that. I noticed that when I looked it up. I'm like, what are these terrible jokes? So you were looking at some of them?
Yeah.
I thought they were so corny.
They're so bad that they're funny though.
They are terrible. How are the things with the kids who swallowed the roll of quarters?
No change yet.
I mean, that's awful. But anyway, so deliberately seek out you some laughter. Realize that it's helping you physically, it's helping your physical health, it helps your mental health, and just overall puts you in a better mood and better frame of mind. Right? Yeah. So that's what we wanted to talk about just briefly today. Is laugh. It's good for you.
It is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now you can laugh until you're about to cry.
Yeah, I laugh like her all the time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And you seem so reserved, but when you're laughing, it's like throw the reserved nature out the window. Because it's just, and then when you just get it stirred up too.
I seem reserved, but that's a shield mechanism. That's not real.
Uh-huh. Okay.
That's not real.
Well, I know how bad. Let's see. Look at that terrible joke right there.
Okay. Yeah. What were you saying?
I don't even remember.
Okay.
But yeah, I was saying probably that. Yeah, it's obviously a shield because you are like the one who sets off all of the laughter a lot of times when your generation of Thomases are there.
Yeah.
Of course, now there are a lot of funny
There
people
are.
in your generation of
There
Thomases
are.
as well. Because your cousin Marcus is illegal. He's so hilarious. He's ridiculous. And then Austin is another one of them.
Yeah.
And then your brother has the deadpan humor.
Yes, he does. He will say he'll be serious, and I think that's part of
That
why
is the
it's funny.
deadpan. Mm-hmm. He'll just be so serious and just make y'all holler. Huh?
Yes.
Yeah. But I love it. I love some good laughter. So, my sister Althea is one of the. She can carry on.
Yeah.
She can carry on. And Jasper.
Yeah.
And Chubby.
Yeah. Everybody.
They can carry on.
And then not only are they funny, but I feel like this family does a good job of just making light of moments by just finding humor in whatever it is. So we're gonna laugh regardless.
Right. This is true. This is true. And that's one of the things when I was thinking about this particular topic, and I thought about our family's ability to find humor anywhere.
Yeah.
And I thought back to one of our aunts. Her funeral.
Yeah. I knew you were gonna go there.
I mean, but it is just, for me, the perfect example how we find humor anywhere.
Yeah.
And she was a good our aunt who used to come. You know, she lived in Montgomery in her latter years, although she had lived in Washington, D.C., and she had lived in Tennessee. In her latter years, she moved to Montgomery. So that's where she was staying when she actually passed. And so then she would come almost every weekend and spend the weekend at our house. And we would just laugh, and she supported us in any crazy thing we had going on. And she would just get right in the middle of the joke. It didn't matter what it was. And so she would always talk about the church that I still attend. She would talk about the church choir badly. And she said there was always one song that they sang at everybody's funeral, and she went through great pains to laugh and exaggerate how they sang it. And she just started warbling every time they do it. You know, we come back from whose ever funeral we had been to, and she acted out. And we, the kids, we would start laughing. My mama would start fussing at her for acting like that. She would fuss at us for laughing hard. And that only made it worse. We would laugh even harder. My aunt would sing even harder. And then so she said, you know, we laughed about it, and it became an ongoing joke. And then one day we came back from a funeral, and she says, they sing that song at everybody's funeral. They sound awful. They sing it at everybody's funeral. If they sing that song at my funeral, I'm going to sit up in my casket. Mm-hmm. So that became the thing she would say. If they sing that song at my funeral, and every time they start singing it, she'd just be exaggerated in her making it facial expressions and twitching in her seat and just everything. And my aunt, she was such a professional woman too. So it didn't even look like that's what she would do in a funeral setting, but it was always what she did. And sure enough, she unfortunately developed cancer, lung cancer, and she passed. And we were all so sad because, like I said, she was almost like a big sister rather than an aunt, because she was just always right there with us, and, you know, let us drive her car and just everything, just anything, just supported you and stuff. If I was in school at Alabama and I was having a bad weekend, she'd come drive to Tuscaloosa to get me and take me home. I mean, she was just that person. But anyway, so her funeral came, and we were just all upset and sad. And so we went into her funeral, and I was like, oh man, I don't even know that I can even do this. I'm just gonna sit here and try to be dignified. And I was sitting next to my two younger sisters. My older sister wasn't there, but I was sitting next to my two younger sisters, and we were just sitting there with our head down, just not really even looking around at people, didn't make eye contact really with many people. And then we heard the music start up. And of course, you know what it was.
Yeah.
It was that darn song that she had said, they play it, I'm sitting up in my casket.
Yeah.
Me and my sisters look at each other, and instantly the thread of tears was gone. And it took all we had for the rest of her funeral to sit there, because we were just just giggling, and we knew, like, if mama sees us laughing, she gonna get on us in this church, although we were at that time grown women. But I just chuckling, and just the fact that in the middle of her funeral we could still find that bit of humor.
Yeah.
I mean, just to the point, tears rolling down your face because you couldn't even scream like you wanted to scream. But just good humor, just find humor anywhere.
Yeah.
Absolutely anywhere. So that's your assignment for today. Find you some humor, get some of those good benefits from laughing. All right? And above all, take some time to take care of yourself, because
you deserve it.
you absolutely do. Good night.
Good night.